When you want to grill small, delicate food like chopped vegetables or seafood, you've got one big problem: keeping it out of the fire. You wind up using skewers or wrapping it in foil or cutting it in big pieces so it stays on top of the grill grates. But new grill cookware promises to let you forget about all that. These pans are made like pans you'd have indoors, like skillets or sheet trays or woks, but they're perforated all over for good grill exposure. They come in a lot of different shapes and sizes and materials, and they're priced from about $6 to $50 a piece. To find out if any of them are worth buying, we decided to stir fry some shrimp and vegetables, we cooked some pieces of flaky fish, and we tossed some chopped potatoes in olive oil. Pretty quickly we learned what you don't want in a grill pan. You don't want grill woks or grill bowls like this one. The cooking surface is so small and the sides are so high that the food just piles up and steams, and you don't get good grill flavor. These two shapes worked better: grill skillets and these rectangular sheet tray style pans called grill toppers. These gave you more room so you could spread out the food and it would grill instead of steam. But even some of these had a lot of problems. Some of them were coated with non-stick. You don't want non-stick over flames. It gave off a chemical smell and a taste to the food. We had to throw the food away. And then the coating seemed to burn off and you got some rust. So forget non-stick. Porcelain-coated pans seemed good until we realized that the oil was getting coated onto the pan and made them permanently gummy no matter how much we scrubbed. We really like this cast iron pan, but it's very heavy and costs more than all the other pans. But if you usually grill in the middle of winter when it's freezing outside, this pan could be a good choice for you because it really retains heat. If that's not a consideration for you though, there are better choices. Our favorite material turned out to be plain stainless steel. While it blackens a little bit on the fire, it cleans up completely and it performs well. The next thing you want to consider is how heavy duty your pan is. Some of the thinner, lighter pans warped the minute they hit the hot grill. A sturdy pan stays flat. Another really important factor is the size and shape of the holes. Some of these pans had such big holes that food fell through. The best had holes that were smaller than a ½ inch. You also want a lot of holes all over the pan surface. On solid, unperforated areas, you lose the opportunity for good grill flavor. Sides are important too. We preferred the pans that had rimmed sides all the way around the pan so food stayed on. And we liked pans that had tall raised handles that you could grab with thick oven mitts. As we cooked, we learned the best way to use these pans. Always preheat the pan on the grill before adding the food. This will help you cook faster and you'll get better browning and better grill flavor. At the end of the day, there were two pans that really stood out. The Weber Style 6435 professional grade grill pan was our top performer. It has every feature we like. It costs $19.99 and it fits easily on both our favorite charcoal and gas grills. A grill skillet nearly tied for the top spot. The Williams-Sonoma mesh grill top fry pan is $29.95. Now it has a slightly smaller cooking surface, and the handle, which gets really hot, is a little bit of a problem because you tend to want to grab it. But the food browned really nicely, and either of these pans is a great accessory for your grill.